What we're going to be looking at today is Radan 2011 R2, the latest release of Radan's sheet metal CAD/CAM software. The key benefits of what this release is all about is fitting in with customers' processes, not prescribing them, not dictating what those processes should be, but allowing those processes to be more flexible, to be more efficient, and ultimately to save our customers money. Another big part of this release is a lot of the technology that sits underneath our software has been updated to the latest technology that's available. What that allows us to do is to develop more efficiently and ultimately to deliver far more features in each release, and again that saves our customers money and gives them even more value for their maintenance.
2D import changes with every email almost that the customer gets from his customer. We don't know what's going to be in it, but we found that sometimes it takes only a little bit of compromise, a bit of discussion between the two parties to get this input format to a standard form. Now Radan 2011 R2 will actually allow you to set up templates that reflect the format that you've negotiated with your customer, so that the import is more accurate and fast. The software is perfectly capable of creating accurate results based on data that's available, but even based on data that isn't maybe complete. Now, recently we've had a closer look at this, and if a company is very particular about high accuracy, this interpolation, this calculation, this automation, which is easy to use, is actually jeopardizing their high accuracy. So in Radan 2011 R2, optionally, you can force the software to demand every aspect of the data to be available. In Radan 2011 R2, it's very easy to exclude parts from nesting. Now, that could happen for any reason. Say that you have a normal production plan on your desk in the software. It knows exactly what to do it, and if you press a button, it would do it for you. But suddenly, a phone call comes in. A part has been missing. An important customer has ordered a part very urgently. Everything has to stop to produce that one part for this customer. It is now very easy in the software to say, okay, I know what we had planned for the next minute, but hold on here. We need to do this first. On a similar note, inside the nesting, we can tell the nester exactly which raw materials are available. Changing the real material available just on an ad hoc basis is what 2011 R2 will allow you to do. Rigid kits is really looking at a single part. You know you need to produce these parts as a single, but as an experienced programmer, you know that if you put them together in a special way, you can A, optimize material, B, perhaps even optimize the cutting sequence, the quality of the part. You can put more knowledge into a rigid kit rather than a single part. There's no doubt that with the rising prices in material, that the use of remnants and offcuts is becoming a hot topic. So software-wise, we do whatever we can, but we also realize that software-wise, you're only part of the customer's process. So the customer still decides how and when to use remnants, for which material types, and how to solve the problem logistically. Now the software can only be a part of that, a tool in that. So within Radan 2011 R2, the user can freely choose how to use his remnants, when to make remnants available for reuse. Radan 2011 R2, more than anywhere, we've been looking at the processes outside of our CAM software, and we found that giving information is just as crucial as trying to work everything out within the software and automating everything. And one particular change in 2011 R2 is a good example of this, where safety-wise we will not allow the machine to, in this case, stack parts too high, because it would damage the machine tool and the parts. But looking beyond the process of the CAM system is perfectly valid for those parts still to be produced. But it stipulates that the shop floor knows about a particular issue. Quick estimates is a good example of where we've taken a possibly traditionally external function of the process, costing, inside the CAM system where the relevant information is available. Because it's very important, crucial almost, to get a competitive, accurate quote out without losing money at the end of it.
I think this release has been another great release of the Radan software. This release reflects our continued commitment to listening to our customers, to developing our software in a way that saves them time and money and ultimately makes them more efficient.